everyone! So welcome back to my channel. This will be my third video, and this again will be in addition adding on to the LGBT 30-day challenge. I'll be doing days 9, 10, 11, and 12. Heads up, this video is going to get pretty long because the questions coming up, I think like the answers are longer than the other videos, so it'll probably be a video on the longer side. And if I upload it and you think it's too long, I can always like take it down and like cut it and make it shorter. Anyway, so let's get started. Day 9. What do you think about LGBT pride? Is it helpful or hurtful, encouraged or unnecessary? Okay, so I'm gonna start with my story. While I've been to like the prides in my home state before, they're like okay, they're rather small. Now they live in New York. Over the summer, I went to NYC Pride, which honestly is completely and utterly amazing. If you don't know how the whole day is set up, there's the parade in the morning and then a street fair in the afternoon. The street fair I ended up not going to, but the entire weekend in general was just like awesome. In New York, the day before Pride, there's Dyke March, which, for those who do not know what that is a march where anyone who identifies as female or genderqueer or whatever, or who basically wants to march that isn't male, or trans people are included, so if you are trans, you're more than welcome to participate. And the march starts at Bryant Park, which is at 42nd and 5th. And you march all the way down 5th Avenue literally to Washington Square Park, which is at like 4th Street and 5th. So it's a really long march, but it's completely amazing. And we do not get a permit to do this, so we just kind of walk on our own, and we're not like asking the city for permission like the Pride Parade does. We do this completely on our own. I enjoyed Dyke March a lot more than the actual Pride Day. For Pride, I was severely hungover for the entire parade, as in I woke up 20 minutes after it supposedly started, and I lived down in the West Village then, and I literally like threw the same outfit on I had on the day before, put a rainbow ribbon in my hair to pull in a ponytail, and then like ran out the door hungover. And it was still awesome. I had no voice. I couldn't talk. I went to Starbucks afterwards to get something to drink because I was severely dehydrated. Nothing. I couldn't speak. It was bad. But I got kind of prided out by the end of the parade. The parade like went on for a really long time, and I was probably staying outside for like 4 hours, and it just got to a point where I needed to leave, so I left and like met up with some friends. I always suggest to go with someone. It's better to go with someone so you have your friends to enjoy it. I watched parade by myself again because I was severely hungover and didn't have a chance to like call people and get to the right side of the street or any area before the parade started. So I do think they're helpful. I think that it's really great for there to be some kind of environment where either if you're new to the LGBT community or been a part of it for a while or very active in it, for all of you to just like get together and not have to be like afraid to be yourselves, to like hold hands with your partner in public and not have that weird looks because everyone else is doing it too. And it's really, really awesome. And I think that it really does help, especially like people, I think for everyone, if you're new or just came out of the closet, haven't really come out yet, thinking about it, going to Pride, you don't have to be gay to go to Pride. So if you're afraid about coming out, you don't even have to come out. You can just go and just say you're here because you're with your gay friend because he or she said you should come. And it just gives you a chance to see being gay in a positive light and people celebrating it. And then if you've been around for a while, I know especially with me, it gets like really draining living like every day, still getting weird looks when you walk down the street holding hands with your girlfriend. Like even on the way back to my dorm right now, I was holding hands with my girlfriend, and I got some really odd looks from people. And I live in like the East Village of New York City, so just have like one day where you don't have to worry about any of that is really great. So I know some people do not think they're necessary, think they're kind of stupid, and that's them. But I say they're so needed. They're amazing. and that if there's one anywhere near you, you should try your best to try to go. Try to come to the one in New York. The ones in the bigger cities, they're always going to be a lot better than the ones in smaller ones. But if it's just a smaller one you can go to, go for it. It's like, even that's better than not going. Okay. Day 10. What does marriage mean to you? Let's see. This changed recently. I used to be like the biggest like advocate for gay marriage, and I'm not saying I'm not anymore, but I used to, like, I have planned out every detail of my wedding. I have like picked out dress style, designer, how I want my hair to look, how I want my makeup to look, how the wedding launch should be, what takes place in the ceremony, the reception, everything. Like, I have planned out every detail besides like who I'm marrying, and there's maybe a handful of things I'll compromise on. And that's how I used to be for a really long time. And I was like, I want to get married. I want a wife. I want to wear a dress and walk down the aisle. And I kind of don't think I want that anymore. While I think that if you would like to get married, feel free to do it. Go ahead. One thing, the big problem is I have with marriage now is the whole like idea, oh, gays can get married so we can be like everyone else. And I don't think that we're like everyone else, because we're not. Yeah, so like we're humans too, but our lives are not the same as someone who's straight. It's just like straight up obvious. Like, they don't have to deal with all of the problems we had to deal with coming out, getting our families to accept us, dealing with things we have to deal with every day, which straight people just like don't ever see. It just like goes right by their heads. And yeah, some will be like, oh, well, we love gay, we're like totally supportive and we're open and we have no problem if you're gay, and that's fine. But then there's people who are not, and we have to deal with that, and the people who are straight don't. And I think it gets a lot more relevant when I've gotten older. I didn't really see it when I was younger, mostly because I was never really around people who weren't accepting. But now that I'm older, I have a job, and I'm around people who I have to hide from, it becomes a lot more real to how different we are. And I actually don't really like the institute of marriage either. It's kind of like, I don't like how it whole came about where a woman is now a man's property. I don't even like that, or the fact that you own each other. I mean, I definitely still want to find someone to be with the rest of my life. Don't think I want to like be single. And I definitely will throw a massive party, and I'll probably wear an extravagant gown that I'll only wear once. But I don't really want to be married. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I still think it's personal, so it's like your choice. If you'd like to get married, I will come to your wedding. I will be drunk. I will have a great time. I'll be your maid of honor, whatever. I just don't really want a wedding. It may change. Like tomorrow I may want one. But right now, I don't think I want one. Hi, everyone. So, I know like I look completely different as in like the first most of this video. But I recorded 4 days like I normally do, and the video was like way too long to upload. So I basically procrastinated on like re-editing it and putting it into 2 videos. That's what I'm doing now. So please subscribe to my channel. I will link the other video let's go up here, like right here, so you can watch the second half of it. Besides that, subscribe and watch my videos and comment if you like, because I really want to get comments. And besides that, I think that's it. So, bye!